How's it going, everybody? Gmod here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Soulsilver. In the last episode, we hiked our way up here to Goldenrod City, the biggest city in the Johto region, and we took a little bit of a look around. But upon looking around, we ran into a very familiar problem at this point. The gym leader going AWOL. The gym leader Whitney went flying by, saying, I have got to get a radio card. And we don't exactly know where a radio card is, but there's a good chance it's somewhere in this town. So without further ado, I think it's a good idea to take a tour of the town, because while we got here last time, we didn't take too much of a look around. So without further ado, let's go up. Hey, don't get in my way. Thank you. Our first stop over here looks like a bit of a fortune teller's hut, doesn't it? Well, even though this place does look really cool, especially on the inside, look at this place. This looks like a mystic fortune place. However, it is not in fact a fortune teller's hut. It is instead actually something a little bit more important to us. This here is... Hello, I'm the official Name Raider. Want to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Now, Nickname Raider here will actually be able to change the nickname of your Pokemon and give Pokemon you decide not to give a nickname, a nickname. So, at long last, after all this time, it is finally time to give our Pokemon some nicknames here. And the first one, and the only one we're going to be doing for now, is right over here with Crocodile. It's not that I have anything against Ghastly. I love you, Ghastly. However, I haven't really had any nickname suggestions that, really pop out to me for Ghastly. So, for the time being, we're not just going to keep it as Ghastly. But if you have any nickname suggestions, feel free to hit me up at any time in the comments because I'm always open to hear them. However, with Crocodile, there was one nickname in particular that was suggested way back at the very start of this adventure that I really liked. And I want to give a nickname to my Crocodile. And I'll be making sure to put it on screen to give credit, of course. Crocodile, is it? This is a decent nickname. But I'd give it a nicer name. How about it? Yes, please. Okay, then what should a new nickname be? The nickname that I was a really big fan of, that I thought was really clever and really awesome, that fits the Pokemon to a T, and I just really like in general, is Riptide. A very fitting Pokemon. I almost said a very fitting Pokemon for this nickname. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but I meant to say a very fitting nickname for this Pokemon. It's a crocodile slash alligator, I'm not sure which one. It's a water type. Riptide just sounds like a ferocious name for such a thing. It's a perfect combination of everything. It's a perfect nickname for this Pokemon, and I am very thankful for the idea. So thank you. I hope you are happy with the nickname, because I am too. Done. How about that? For now on, this Pokemon shall be known as Riptide. It is a better name than before, isn't it? Good for you. Good for us indeed. And then once again, thank you very much for the nickname suggestion. I very much appreciate it, because I suck at nicknaming Pokemon. So there you go, first pit stop out of the way. Nickname completed. And next up on our list, we're going to go down over here to the left. Actually, wait, before we go over this way, there's a building up here I want to talk about quickly, because this has always bugged me. This building right here that no one has paid any attention to whatsoever bothers me. You want to know why? Take a look at this. 1, 2. It is 2 characters wide. You go inside the building, and look at this. It does not only have 2 people in it, but it has plenty of room for these 2 people. It bothers me. Dumb joke and Nintendo logic aside, let's keep on going forward. But yeah, there's my little nitty-gritty thing of today, I guess. On over here, we have ourselves 2 big-looking buildings this way. We have ourselves this first building. This here is the Johto Kanto Magnet Trail Line, apparently in Goldenrod City Station. And as you can imagine, this here is actually a train line which will be able to take you to different places. However, unfortunately, we can't actually go into it because we don't have a train pass, and unless we have a train pass, we are but peons who cannot travel onto the nice fancy train. So we're gonna have to walk everywhere still. And oh, we got a call from Mr. Todd. Let's check it out. Zachary, howdy. It's Todd. How are you? My Sonic is looking more and more like me. It's getting cuter. And you know, now we can KO Ditto easily. I should challenge the Goldenrod gym. See you later. Yeah, nobody tell him that the gym leader's gone missing, but good to hear, Todd. Good to hear. Anyways, over here we have ourselves another important building, and you know it's important because there's a Team Rocket right in front of it. So this here is the Goldenrod City Radio Tower. This sounds like a good place of any to find a radio card, so let's go ahead and check it out. Upon entering here, you actually have yourselves a PC box over here. This one's a few PC boxes outside of a Pokemon Center in the entirety of the game, so kind of need a little bit of trivia there. But more importantly is what's over here. This lovely lady. Hi, my name is Whitney. I heard about the quiz to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. This quiz is so hard. Step back and watch the master do it. We have a special quiz campaign. Answer 5 questions correctly and a road to win a radio card. When you load into your Pokegear, you'll be able to listen to the radio. Anytime, anywhere. Would you like to try our quiz? I would love to try your quiz. The first question. Can you check the radio I almost said, can you check the radio with the Pokegear? We don't have the radio yet, so that'd be kind of impossible. But yes, you can check the town map with your Pokegear. We know this. You are correct. The second question. Nidorina can only be female, true? If you don't know the Pokemon, this question may throw you for a loop. However, if you know the Pokemon, you know that Nidorina is exactly the female version of the family line. So yes. You are correct. The third question. Kurt, the Pokeball creator, uses apricorns as ingredients. Believe it or not, this question used to trip me up a lot as a kid because when I saw ingredients, I was thinking, oh, you know, he takes the apricorns and he makes Pokeballs with them. You know, that makes sense. But actually, this is a trick question, and they want you to say yes here because they're talking about ingredients as if it's food, but obviously that's not the case, so no. There you go. Fourth question. It's impossible to use a team of Magikarp. True? The answer is yes. Magikarp just has it really freaking rough. Wow, I only have one more question to go. Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon Talk, is he on with Marie? The answer to this one is... I think yes? I actually forgot about that one, because believe it or not, you have pretty much no way of knowing this unless you actually, you know, have heard about it from someone else, like an NPC or something, which I think some people talk about it. However, we have not been talking to too many NPCs, so that makes sense. Okay, let's try this one more time. I actually forgot about that question, so legitimately failed that one. As you can see, that all the questions actually would be the exact same if you take it again, so even if you fail, there's like no consequences. You can just take it right again and get it easily. So I don't know how Whitney hasn't gotten it yet, because she can just do this, but eh. There you go. And on to question number 5. No. Bingo! You got it! Congratulations! Here's your prize, a radio card. And now listen to the radio with our Pokegear. Alright. Wow, you did it! I thought the answer to the third question was surely apricots. Oops, time to get back to the gym. She moves at her own pace, doesn't she? And also, she got the third question wrong too, so now my younger self feels way more validated because I got it wrong as a kid and she got it wrong too, so now everyone's equal. Anyways, moving on. Before we go anywhere though, we should probably talk about our newfound radio. So if you go down over here to the Pokegear, you'll notice that there's now a 4th option and all the slots are filled, because now our Pokegear is pretty much complete. And over here we have ourselves the radio card, and the radio card has 4 stations in total. Let's take a look. The first one we have is Pokemon Music. This is your DJ Ben bringing you the Pokemon Music channel. Today's Monday. You know what that means, right? It means it's time to wake up your Pokemon up with a march. Today's Monday, and you... Okay, he's repeating himself. Ben, what are you doing? So yeah, first of all, we have Pokemon Music, just a fun little channel. Next, we have Trainer Profiles, which is a channel which will talk about other trainers that you can, you know, randomly meet along the region, which is kind of a neat feature, but overall, it's, nothing too important. Third of all, we have Pokemon Talk, which has Professor Oak, my hero, and Mary. And they're going to be talking about Pokemon you can find on different routes. Let's see what they got here. Ghastly may be found near Bell Tower. That's actually where I found mine, so you're not wrong. Ghastly, more than you expected. You'll feel totally at ease. I don't know about that. It's literally a ghost Pokemon that haunts people, so I don't know about that one, but, sure. And then finally, for our last radio show, we have ourselves the... Buna's Password. Drama and documentary, just the Verity Hour Guy. Hello everyone, it's Buna. All my listeners out there, here you go to Radio Golden Tower to get your blue card. Yet remember the password we announce on the show, and go to Radio Golden Tower, Goldenrod City Radio Tower. It is hard keeping up with these people. Basically, what she was saying is that if we go into the radio tower, Buna will apparently be somewhere around here, and she's giving out a blue card, which will let you play in her game show. And I want to play in that game show, so we're gonna go find her. And she's actually not too far off. She's actually right on over here. Hi, I'm Buna. You know about the radio show called Buna's Password? If you can tell them the password from the program, you'll earn points. Save those points and trade them over to the sweet young lady over there for some choice prizes. Here you go. It's your very own point card. And there you go. You get yourself a blue card. And I'm pretty sure how this show works. I'll correct myself if I get anything wrong. But as soon as it reaches a certain time of night, you'll be able to play into the show. So it pretty much happens every day at the same time of night. If I'm incorrect about this, I'll correct myself because it's been a little bit since I've done this. But I think it's correct. And since we're right here, you know, let's listen to our show right in front of her. Why not? Drama documentary, just a variety hour guy. Hello everyone, it's Buna. Time for today's password. The password is... Cherry Grove City. Okay, we got our password. Let's go right over there. And as you can listen to, the radio show will actually keep its music going as long as you don't, like, leave the menu or, like, leave the area to change the music. So basically, you can play whatever song you want as long as it's one of these 4 radio songs that you want. So kind of a neat little bonus feature. Thank you for listening in every day. You know today's password? I do indeed. Oh wow, thank you. What was your name again? Zachary. Come on, Zachary, join the show. Everyone ready? Oh god, I wasn't expecting to be put on live TV. Oh, the pressure. Ugh. I want to hear you shout out today's password for Zachary. The password today is New Bar. I'm just kidding. Cherry Grove City. Yippee, that's right. You did tune in. I'm so happy. You earned 1 point. Congratulations. Tune into my show again tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. Congratulations. Your point total is now 1. The prize is a Pokeball. Here you go. So as you can see, by going over here and getting yourself some points, you'll get yourself gradually more rewards over time. Not a bad deal. Please join the show again. I think I shall sometime. But for the time being, that's all there's to show here. Let's keep on going. And before we go, Jigglypuff, how are you feeling? You seem kind of sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Sounds nice and fun little detour and all, but that's all there is to really show off with the radio tower. So that being said, we're done over on this side of the town, so let's keep on going, because we are far from done looking over the town, because next up over here we have ourselves the game corner. However, I actually have some tragic news about the game corner. For whatever reason, my copy is kind of messed up or something, because everything else works fine. However, whenever I try and go into the game corner and actually play the game, this happens. Let's gamble. Show me how you play and make my heart pound with excitement. So this here is the game corner, and this game corner has one game, and, hello? Hello? Game corner? Voltorb flip? Do you wanna... Is there something wrong with my copy? I think there's something wrong with my copy. It's not loading. The music's still playing, but the game's not working. Hell? Anyone? Is this all my life's come up to be? Just a dark void? I just wanted to play some gambling games, man. How did my life turn out to this? Well, that's unfortunate. So as you can imagine, a black void with music playing is definitely a problem when I'm trying to show off how to play the game. So unfortunately for this Let's Play, we're not really going to get to show off what Voltorb Flip actually is, which is the game that's actually being able to be played here. But at the very least, I can show you how to get into the game if you want to play it for yourselves. My name is Mr. Game. My heart pounds of excitement when people enjoy my coin game. In fact, that's what I live for. You're like quite a challenger. Why don't you play my coin game? You can get fabulous prizes if you manage to collect a lot of coins. Ah, sure, why not? Alright, here's your coin case. And there you go. Show me how you play. My heart will pound with excitement. So unfortunately, like I mentioned, my copy just kind of breaks for whatever reason whenever I try and play Voltorb Flip, so I can't actually show it off to you live. But it's basically a flipping table game where you have to flip and match things to get points. And if you hit a Voltorb, you lose points. It's pretty simple. And by doing so, you can get yourself some prizes, which again, unfortunately, I can't exactly earn points, so I can't really show off. At the very least, the music here is pretty nice. Okay, anyways, I'm done rooting your ears. Let's keep on going. So yeah, quite unfortunate, but I can't really show off the game corner for whatever reason. I don't know what's wrong with my copy. It caught me so off guard when I was last recording this, because I literally restarted my recording because I was so caught off guard by that, but yeah. Ooh, this is one big town. I don't know where everything is. That's a very relatable statement right there, my good friend. However, we want to go over to this building next over here. As we got, I think there's something important here. I don't actually remember. Let's check. Yeah, this is it. My big brother Bill made the Pokemon storage systems. Sounds like an important guy. Oh, you collect Pokemon? My son Bill's an expert. He just got called to the Poke Center at Critique City. Sounds like a guy we want to meet, so we'll keep that in mind. A little bit of a detour there, but, you know, always nice to check in with the locals. So that's the game corner over there, and at this point, we pretty much only have one more gigantic building I want to show off over here, and this is, lo and behold, the Goldenrod department store. I don't know what it is with Nintendo having giant department stores in every one of their Pokemon games, but it's kind of become a staple, and this is nonetheless. Welcome to Goldenrod Department Store. And first of all, over here we have ourselves a mailman, because if you're never, our mom bought something for us with our money, and we're apparently supposed to pick it up right here. Good evening, Zachary, isn't it? I have a package from you from your mother. Here you go. And she got us some Tanga berries. I'm actually not remembering what those do. Let's check them out. We got Tanga berries. It's it's one of these berries. That's actually kind of cool. These here are what I like to call the super effective barriers, which will basically make it so if your Pokemon's holding a berry and they get hit by a move that is super effective against them of this typing, in this case bug typing, it'll actually cut that damage down to half, so it basically becomes a not super effective move for one use, which is a pretty handy item, but none of my Pokemon are weak to bugs, so for the time being it's kind of useless. Okay, mouthfuls aside, it is time now to explore the department store because this place has lots of layers to it. First of all, first floor, let's check it out. Welcome to the Goldenrod department store. The first floor, there's nothing too interesting going on here, it's just your entrance. However, going up the escalator over here, it is time to get shopping. Welcome, what do you need? Over here we have ourselves our first clerk over here, which basically works as your standard Pokemart. However, this Pokemart has yourself some fancy items that we normally would not be able to see for the time being. We have ourselves a first ever instance of a Hyper Potion. And the Hyper Potion is a crazy overkill potion for this point of the game. It heals 200 HP points in one go, and it's completely overkill. Super Potions get you by just fine at this point of the game, but if you want to blow all your money for whatever reason, Hyper Potions are now an option, but you can only find them here for the time being. And if you want to go even more overkill and more expensive, you have yourself the Max Potion, which will heal 99999 HP. It heals infinite HP. It's a full heal no matter what your HP stat is. But as you can see, they're quite expensive, and like I said, they're completely overkill for the time being. You can also buy yourself some revives over here, which I'm actually going to be buying one over here because I used my last one last time. There you go. And as for the other stuff, everything else is pretty simple, except over here we have ourselves a full heal. One of my favorite items in Pokemarts. Why? Because it is, as it stands, a full heal. It heals any stats affliction in the entirety of the game. You never have to worry about having specific medicine anymore. You can just carry full heals with you and they'll cure anything you want. Very handy item indeed. And then over here for you, I believe you sell Pokeball stuff, right? No, okay, you kind of do. So we've seen Pokeballs and Great Balls before, which is kind of neat. However, now we have ourselves the access to the Ultra Ball, which, as it sounds, is a greater Pokeball than the Great Ball. And overall, out of all the standard Pokeballs, it is definitely the most reliable Pokeball you'll be finding. And fun little trivia for you. I believe in Japan, these Pokeballs are known as Hyper Balls, and the reason they're called Hyper Balls is because they have an H shape on them, as you can kind of make out with this picture here. So, kind of a cool little bit of trivia. And unfortunately, it doesn't really work out in the US, like in North America releases, because the name got changed to Ultra Ball. But it's still kind of cool trivia nonetheless. Over here, we have ourselves another new item over here. This is the Pokédoll, which will guarantee your escape from a single Pokemon battle, which is kind of nice. And we also have ourselves the better version of the Repels. Super Repels, which work for 200 steps, and Max Repel, which work for 250 steps. They're just better Repels. I would buy them, but I'm kind of broke at the moment, so we'll ignore them. Very cool, though. And is it this guy I want to talk to? No, it's not you. Okay, there's someone in this town, like in this market over here, that you want to talk to for something interesting. But I don't think it's on this floor. Next up on floor 3, we have ourselves this place over here. This is the battle item stuff. You can buy a bunch of battle items here. Wowzers. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And then I think there's one more shopkeep over here. Never mind. Oh, wait, I think it's this dude. No, it is not. Okay, I'm looking for this one guy. I know it. People who play this game know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm really impatient. I use XP and battle to see my Pokemon. You're not the person I'm looking for either, but good to hear. On the floor number 4. Oh, actually, I think it's this person right here. Yeah, it's this guy, I'm pretty sure. Never mind. No, it's not. Who am I looking for? Holy crap. It's someone. I'll find him eventually. Anyways, floor number 4, we have ourselves a store. And over here, we have ourselves the vitamin drinks. Vitamin drinks go into a category of Pokemon we haven't really talked too much about, which is something known as EV, or effort values, which is something every Pokemon has, which helps out with your stats. And I'm not going to go super in-depth with them during this Let's Play here, because it's mostly stuff you'll only have to care about for competitive stuff, but if you need to know the basics, basically a Pokemon will have 252 effort values into a stat, which will boost that stat up, and these drinks will give you a boost in those stats. However, as you can see, they're also quite expensive, so buying them all the time, maybe not the best idea. And then over here, is it you I'm looking for? No, it is not. Is it you I'm looking for? Not you either. Okay, then. On to the 5th, and I believe the final floor. We have ourselves one final shopkeep, and this guy sells TMs, and believe it or not, you don't actually get the TM names, you only get the TM, numbers, so you kind of have to figure some stuff out for you. However, looking at the moves, I can tell you which one each of these things should be. So here we go. TM70, this is for Flash. TM17, this is for Protect. TM54, this is for False Swipe. TM83, this is for Nature Power. TM16, this is for Light Screen. TM33 is Reflect. And then these moves over here are kind of interesting. These here are some powerful moves to teach to your Pokemon. This over here, TM22, is Solar Beam, a 2-turn grass type attack that does massive damage, but it takes a turn to charge up. You have TM52, which is for Focus Blast, which is a powerful special fighting type move, which is pretty powerful, but doesn't have the best accuracy in the world. But it is one of the few special fighting type attacks, so it's pretty interesting for that alone. You have TM38 over here, which is for Fire Blast, a very strong but inaccurate fire type move. Thunder, a very strong electric move, which is inaccurate just like Fire Blast. Blizzard, which is the exact same thing as like Fire Blast and Thunder with their accuracy, but it's a very strong ice type move. And then finally Hyper Beam, which is a very powerful normal type move that's special. However, it'll make it so you have to recharge next turn, so you don't get the move after you use it. So, all very powerful moves, but they're kind of expensive and overall inaccurate. But if you need to get some power on your Pokemon, they're maybe well worth purchasing. For me, though, I'll pass for the time being. Now, maybe they're not in this version of the game, because I could have sworn... Oh, is it you, maybe? Yeah, it's this person I was looking for this entire time. Holy cow, on the very final floor, pretty much. This here is a Pokemon trader. I collect Pokemon. Do you have a Drowsy? Want to trade it for my Machop? If you catch yourself a Drowsy in the previous route before this, because you can find Drowsy in the wild over there, you'll be able to trade yourself a Machop over here. And you may be wondering why that's such a big deal, but believe it or not, this next gym we're going to be up against is a normal type gym, and normal types are only weak to fighting type Pokemon, and Machop is a fighting type, and this gym can be surprisingly nasty if you're unprepared. So if you need to get yourself a fighting type Pokemon to help you with this gym, this trade may actually be very well worth it. However, I'm not going to be doing it myself. You want to trade? Aw. I feel kind of bad, but we're good without it. And then finally over here, never mind, just one more floor apparently. The 6th floor, I forgot about this one. And this one I'm pretty sure is just going to be some, let me see here actually. The Must Try Goldenrod Department Store. Welcome to the Daily Drawings Corner. Oh yeah, this is the lottery. And I have no money to do the lottery with. That's kind of sad. She just said, oh my. Oh well. And let me just check. Did you say anything different? Okay, yeah. This is basically just a lottery you can do every day. And unfortunately, I can't participate in it because I am broke. Isn't that funny? And I guess since we got all the way up over here going all these escalators, we can go and take the elevator down. So we'll talk over here to the elevator lady. Thank you for shopping with us today. To which floor may I take you? Now, as you can see, we've been to most of these floors. However, there's actually a sort of a hidden basement floor down over here. Let's go check it out. Certainly, elevator going down. By going all the way down over here, we ourselves, I wouldn't call it a secret floor, but this is apparently a place not open to customers, which I don't know why I'm allowed to go in here, but we're going to do it nonetheless. And what do we got going on down over here? Machoke, help us move the container. What a skilled Machoke. By talking to him, you get yourself that box moved, and you go over here and pick up yourself a free Pokeball, which has a free Ultra Ball inside, which you know very well if your time grabbing. It's a freaking Ultra Ball for free. Can't complain. Machoke, help us move the container. The warehouse gets cleaned in a matter of seconds thanks to Machoke. The stuff on the ground is junk. Take it if you want. I will gladly take it. As over here, we got ourselves another free item. This over here is a free Ether, which, like I said before, you cannot buy in stores, and it's a very handy item, so definitely worth your time grabbing it. So yeah, while this floor may not be technically hidden, it is a little bit of a hidden gem, if you know what I'm saying. And over here, we have ourselves a locked door. Even though this Pokeball is going to be taunting me forever, I'll be back for you. I swear it. And there you have it. Mouthfuls aside, that is pretty much going to be the tour for Goldenrod City. Like I said, it's a very big city, and it's honestly probably the biggest city in the game. There's only one other city in the game I can think of that's even close to as this big. And there you have it. Goldenrod City tour completed. My mouth is dry. I had to do a lot of talking there. And believe it or not, we're not actually even done. I was talking about all the big places. However, there's one more place in particular that I want to go visit. And it's not this building, but while we're over here, we must go ahead and check it out. What is this place? When you use the item of a Pokemon, I'm actually really glad. That's good to hear. If you treat your Pokemon nicely, I'll love you in return. Oh, let me see your Pokemon. It's quite cute. I agree. How do you feel about that, Gonta? Aw, you feeling happy? Aw. He took the compliment well. I keep losing a battle, and Pokemon end up fainting. Maybe that's why my Pokemon don't like me much. Aw, poor guy. Cute little house over here. However, what we're actually interested in what is over here. The Bike Shop Goldenrod branch. The road is a cycling path. This sounds up my alley. I opened the branch here, but I can't sell my bicycles. Why is that? Could you ride a bicycle and advertise for me? A free bicycle? Yes, please. Really? Great. Give me your name and phone number. I'll loan you a bicycle. Definitely do that. By talking to this fine gentleman over here, you get yourself a free bicycle. That's right, absolutely free. Which means that it's finally time to take some wheels and get going. Go over to your bag, and your bike has been put into your key items. How you put a bicycle into your bag, I have no idea, but don't question it. Nintendo logic, after all. Now I'm going to go ahead and do something called registering, which is something we have actually not done yet. Registering is a mechanic which will let you set a button to your key item, aka the Y button, and will let you get into your bike immediately. Check this out. I move as fast as the wind! I love the bike theme in this game very much. But yeah, by talking to that fellow over there, you get yourself a free bicycle, and yeah, very well for time. Lets you get around super fast, has a lovely theme, and it's just all around very handy. And a fun little story for you guys is that I actually first ever got this game, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because of a bicycle. I had a deal with my mother back in the day, when I was a wee little young lad, that if I learned how to ride a bicycle, she would buy me Pokemon Soul Silver as a, you know, as a present, I guess you could say, for learning how to ride a bicycle. Because at the time, I refused to learn how to ride a bicycle, and to this day, I honestly do not remember how to ride a bicycle. So, Mom, if you're listening to this somehow, I appreciate the gesture, but I kind of missed the point. But at the plus side, I did get to play myself a lovely game of Soul Silver because I learned how to ride a bicycle. So thank you very much. That being said, though, nostalgic stories aside, and looking over Goldenrod City, the gym leader is back in town. Or I guess she never really left town, but back in her gym leader base, I guess you could say. And I think after our town exploration, I think now is the perfect time to end things off, because next time, a Pokemon Soul Silver version, we'll be going into Goldenrod City's gym and taking on the gym leader herself, Whitney. That being said, I'll see you guys then for what is roughly known as probably one of the most infamous battles in Pokemon history. That being said, see you guys then.